And it's the NASCAR K&N Pro Series East 6th race of the 2010 season, the K&N 100. From Lime Rock Park, I'm Rick Allen alongside Phil Parsons. We go road course racing, Phil.
Yeah, this is a nice departure for these guys. They're used to the ovals, obviously, but look at the weather forecast. Perfect, absolutely perfect. It's been perfect all weekend.
Beautiful day for racing. Let's go trackside to Derek Perniciglio. He's on the grid.
Well, Andrew Ranger starts on the pole today in the Waste Management Chevrolet. He's been the king of the road as of late. And Andrew, you won last time out at Sonoma in the West race. Can you do it in the East Series?
I would like to do again. You know, we've been quick on the road course. This weekend we are in Lime Rock, a really fast car, P1 on practice, qualified P1. We'll see. It's a long race. Everything can happen. I'm really excited. The Waste Management car has been amazing this weekend, and hopefully we can do the same thing.
You're going to be a busy man right after the checkered flag falls today. You've got to take off out of here, but where are you going?
I'm going to Montreal really fast because I have a race to do tonight at Saint Eustache, Quebec, and I'm really excited. We have a really good ride, and hopefully everything can go well, and I can do with that race.
Well, Andrew Ranger hopes to pick up 2 wins in one day.
He can get there faster if he wins the race.
And everything can happen in a race like this.
Take a look at this track, Phil.
Yeah, mile and a half, just a little bit over a mile and a half in length, and very, very picturesque, very, very technical racetrack, all the drivers tell me.
Because it's a about 100-mile race, it's 66 laps, first over $120,000. Take a look at our point standings through 5 events. Ryan Truex looking to defend his championship. Darrell Wallace Jr. currently in second, 33 points back. The field all in line. We take a look at our starting grid. Andrew Ranger and Cole Witt will make up row number 1.
Cole Witt has never been on a road course before, and he qualifies on the front row.
Very quick. Back in row 3, we saw our point leader, Ryan Truex, so he'll have some work to do to get back up to the front. Max Gresham, he starts in row 6.
Well, a long way to go on a road course. We see the distance about 100 miles. Most of the guys will try to get in their pit window very, very early, come in, get a little bit of fuel, and then go the distance.
We'll see who does the strategy the best. Blair Maloney and Pattison making up row number 11. We'll continue on through the field. Zach Germain starting back there in row 13.
This is a little bit different racetrack. You see all the trees and everything, uphill, downhill. They require 3 spotters for this race.
A very picturesque area here in Connecticut. Again, Cole Witt and Andrew Ranger are going to lead the field to the green flag. It looks like it will be an interesting start to this one as the pace car off the racetrack. Green flag goes in the air, and we're going to be underway at Lime Rock Park. Side by side as they get ready to head into turn number 1. Little contact there. Cole Witt trying to get to the inside. He slides up the racetrack and into the dirt early.
Wow, he's going to lose a number of positions. There's the 12 also off the racetrack. Ruben Ravello.
Ruben Ravello slides off the track. He gets it back on the racetrack. And everyone stays headed down the proper direction. We see a little bit of fluid coming out of the back of the 26 of Scott Booley.
Yeah, that's just a little bit of the fuel overflow. Obviously, these cars full of fuel.
Just behind him in the 40.
Boy, this is a great place for possibly Matt Kobluck to turn his season around. A 3-time winner here at Lime Rock Park.
Matt Kobluck looking good early on in this one. Just behind him, it's Ryan Truex. He's already made up a lot of ground. He is up to the 3rd position.
Yeah, Ryan won this race last year. Matt DiBenedetto had a great car. Looked like he may have been headed to victory. Ended up getting in an accident with Matt Kobluck.
We see the 18 making his way around the 84. That's Gresham. A couple young racers side by side.
I think Cole Witt is going to try to wrestle that spot back. Remember, he started on the front row, slid off the racetrack in turn number 1.
Looks as though he'll drop back behind Max Gresham, see if he can follow him around this racetrack. Gresham looks to have the line figured out. Just in front of him, a little bit of slide there by the 54 of Julian Albarracin.
Oh, Gresham just straightens out the S's, goes through the dirt, loses that spot to Cole Witt.
He tried to stay right behind Cole Witt. The only problem was Cole was turning, and Max Gresham decided to go straight.
That's one way to do it. You know, Cole Witt was 3rd in points going into our last race at Loudon. Had a poor finish there, dropped all the way to 8th in points.
They carry a lot of speed through that last turn as they head for the straightaway. You see Andrew Ranger still out in front of this field.
Cole Witt's going to make the pass on Julian Albarracin. He's from Bogota, Colombia.
Actually, they sent a car over for him to practice in Colombia, who's able to run a race over there and actually did pretty well in it, but that gave him a little bit of experience in these heavier stock cars.
Yeah, I think that's the biggest transition for these drivers to make when they come from other forms of racing is the heavy cars. And because they're so heavy, in the 15-inch wheels, you know, you can only get so much brake underneath that wheel, so it's very difficult to stop as well.
And that's what we just saw out of Max Gresham. He looked like he was almost ready to lock the tires up there, lock the wheels up to get slowed down so he didn't run into Julian.
Well, Julian's doing a nice job here. He's running with some awfully good cars.
Cole Witt carrying the momentum down that hill. Big right-hander as they slide off to the straightaway, the front stretch once again. Andrew Ranger, Matt Kovaluk, Ryan Truex, 1, 2, 3 across the stripe.
Looks like Brett Moffitt running in the 4th position. There's Max Gresham. Took a peek to the inside of Julian.
And still likes that inside line. Julian keeps the momentum up, though, and holds the position.
Yeah, we talk about lines and grooves, and pretty much on a flat road course, the inside line is going to be the line on whatever given corner, whether it's a left-hander or a right-hander.
See, Ryan Truex is pulled to the back bumper of that 40 of Matt Kovaluk, so the battle for second ensues.
Kovaluk had a good car in practice, had a nice qualifying run, as well as Ryan Truex.
Matt Kovaluk started 3rd. Ryan Truex started 5th today. So Truex has made up a little bit of room. Again, Cole Witt started on the outside of row number 1 to start this race, got up into the dirt in turn number 1, and so he dropped back quite a few positions. That enabled Kovaluk to move up to 2nd. Ryan Truex has moved up to 3rd. Everyone still continues to drive and try to chase Andrew Ranger.
Andrew Ranger is hot right now. He went out to Infineon Raceway in the West Series, K&N Pro Series West Division, and won that race out there for his first win. Kovaluk around.
Kovaluk goes around. He stops in the grass. He's out of the groove, but pointed the wrong direction.
Just to wait for the field to go by before he can pull back out.
Finds an opening, gets the car pointed the right direction, and so a big problem for Matt Kovaluk looking to turn his luck around, and it's not happening early on in this one.